Canada is gearing up to launch 4 new permanent residency PR pathways in 2025, despite reduction in annual immigration targets. These new programs are designed to address labor shortages, foster linguistic diversity, and meet the caregiving and economic needs of Canada's communities. These new programs from Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, will mark a significant shift in Canada's immigration framework, focusing on streamlined, community-centered pathways. In this article, we explore these 4 pathways: the 2 enhanced caregiver pilot programs and the 2 community-focused immigration pilots, and the opportunities they promise for aspiring immigrants in 2025. Table of Contents. 1. Enhanced caregiver pilot programs. 2. Rural community immigration pilot. 3. Francophone community immigration pilot. Anticipated launch and challenges. 1. Enhanced caregiver pilot programs. The 2 enhanced caregiver pilots are a game changer for home care workers, enabling them to secure permanent residency upon their arrival in Canada. These pilots aim to simplify the PR process while meeting the growing demand for professional caregiving services across the country. What are the enhanced caregiver pilots? The enhanced caregiver pilot programs are an evolution of the existing home child care provider pilot and home support worker pilot. Unlike the earlier versions, the new programs will allow caregivers to gain permanent residency immediately upon arrival in Canada, work for organizations offering temporary or part-time care to semi-independent individuals or those recovering from injuries or illnesses, transition seamlessly into caregiving roles with reliable employers. These changes not only address caregivers' job security, but also provide straightforward access to PR, reducing the barriers they previously faced. Basic eligibility criteria for the new caregiver pilots. Candidates must meet the following criteria to qualify. Language proficiency. Attain a minimum score of 4 on the Canadian Language Benchmark (CLB). Educational qualification. Hold an education level equivalent to a Canadian high school diploma. Work experience. Have recent and relevant experience in caregiving. Job offer. Secure a full-time job offer in Canada's home care sector. These requirements aim to ensure that interested applicants can at least gather supporting documents proving the above 4 requirements, although full details are yet to be announced. Why are these pilots important? The new caregiver pilots are a vital step toward addressing Canada's growing demand for professional caregivers, especially in home care services. They also provide an attractive immigration pathway for skilled workers who wish to build a life in Canada while contributing to the community's well-being. 2. Rural Community Immigration Pilot. Canada's rural regions are set to receive a significant boost through the Rural Community Immigration Pilot. This initiative, modeled after the success of the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot, RNIP, is designed to attract and retain skilled foreign workers in smaller, underserved communities. What is the Rural Community Immigration Pilot? Slated for launch in late 2024, but now expected to open in 2025, since we have already entered December month. This program focuses on connecting rural communities with newcomers who can address labor shortages. By providing pathways to permanent residence, the pilot aims to help local businesses find skilled workers, ensure the long-term settlement of immigrants in rural areas. The program emphasizes collaboration with local communities, empowering them to identify the types of workers they need and facilitate their integration into the local workforce. 3. Francophone Community Immigration Pilot. Promoting linguistic diversity and supporting Francophone minority communities outside Quebec is at the heart of the Francophone Community Immigration Pilot. What is the Francophone Community Immigration Pilot? This pilot focuses on increasing the number of French-speaking immigrants settling in Francophone minority communities across Canada. It aims to support the economic development of Francophone communities, restore and increase the demographic weight of French-speaking populations outside Quebec. The pilot is part of Canada's broader Francophone immigration policy, which seeks to strengthen the cultural and linguistic diversity of the nation. Key features of the program. Economic development. Attract skilled workers to help Francophone communities thrive. Cultural preservation. Ensure the sustainability of French-speaking populations outside Quebec. Demographic growth. Increase the number of French-speaking residents in minority communities. The program also aligns with Canada's commitment to bilingualism and fostering a multicultural society. Anticipated launch and challenges. The pilot's launch has been delayed, potentially due to the reduced quota for economic immigration pilots in Canada's 2025 immigration levels plan. The annual target for economic pilots has decreased from 14,750 to 10,920, which could impact the program's implementation timeline. While the full details and eligibility criteria for these programs have yet to be released, potential applicants should stay informed about updates from IRCC. With the expected launch in 2025, interested individuals can start preparing by enhancing their language proficiency to meet CLB requirements, securing relevant work experience, researching opportunities in rural and Francophone communities. Canada's 4 new permanent residency pathways for 2025 represent a bold step toward meeting the country's economic, demographic, and caregiving needs. These programs not only offer immigrants clear, accessible pathways to PR, but also strengthen the social and economic fabric of communities across the nation. Stay tuned for further updates as IRCC releases detailed guidelines on these pathways, marking a new changes in Canada's immigration journey.
Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the button and subscribe the channel.